Right then, so here's my Weihrauch collection at the minute. Hw75 carbine at the top, lovely gun. My 77, again the carbine version with the laminate stock, and the little Hw45 Black Star. What a lovely little pistol that is as well. But I want to have a quick look a bit more on detail on this Hw77 that I got. This is lovely, this 45. So I noticed, and I think I mentioned, that my 35K was a lot more sweeter shooting. It seemed to have, this rifle's got no spring noise at all. Shoots really dead. It's just like a thud, and that's it. There's no spring resonance at all on this rifle. Extremely accurate, and a marked improvement over the 35s that I had as a boy that I shot. So that was a hugely impressive rifle. But my 77, I've noticed, despite shooting really accurately, and it is phenomenally accurate, this thing, even with the open sights, and being a thing of real beauty as well. I love this stock. I really do. It's like it's quite a matte finish to it. It's really nice for the feel. I love this really grippy laser cut checkering they've got on them. But I noticed that it was a little bit twangy. After the shot, there was a bit of twang. There's not so much recoil, but there's a bit of twang coming from the spring that I wasn't getting on the 35. So I had a quick look online and on the internet, and it transpires that one of the main things that people are finding with these modern Weihrauchs is a almost complete lack of lubrication on the inside of the rifle. So there's almost no lube, no grease or anything on the springs or on anything really. They seem very dry coming out the factory. So what I did, took the stock off, had a look, and sure enough, the spring was dry as a bone, as were all the internals. Very strange really. There was no lubrication, no grease, nothing. So I used a bit of this stuff, Abbey LT2, an old faithful molybdenum sulfide grease, and put that on sparingly, I have to say, on the cocking mechanism and the mainspring, and the result is that now, just doing that, this rifle now shoots as dead as the 35K. The transformation is remarkable. That horrible spring twang has completely gone, and now you just get the same dull thud that you get with 35K. It's extraordinary really. Just a little bit of grease has made such a huge difference, and I'm talking a tiny little bit, literally a small thin layer of grease has made quite a significant difference to the spring noise. So with that in mind, I also had a quick look at the internals of the spring on this 45 as well, and lo and behold, this also appeared to have no lubrication at all on the spring either. So I've also put a little bit of that molybdenum disulfide LT2 grease on the inside of the spring on this pistol as well. Really like this. Fantastic pistol. Really good. So it's made a massive difference to this rifle. It now shoots as dead as a dodo. It is extraordinary that a tiny little bit of LT2 on the spring has made such a difference. I've not packed it out, so it's not like rammed with grease. It's just a very thin smearing of grease on it, and it seems to have killed that spring noise dead. Got to say, hugely impressed with this gun. It's a solid, good shooting beast of a rifle. It really is. this 35. Lovely. Classic, lovely. So there you go. So, as a quick recommendation, if you buy a Weihrauch new from the factory and you find that it's a little bit twangy, I suggest you take the stock off and have a little look. And more than likely you will find that your spring is dry as a bone, and a little tiny bit of LT2 will work wonders on it. Don't blather it in it. Don't absolutely smother it in it. There's no need. All you need is a tiny little bit spread over the mainspring. Makes a huge difference. Fantastic. What a bunch of lovely Weihrauchs.